Good afternoon, everybody. Tonight I am making what my mom always called rice, grease, and chicken, or chicken and rice, or whatever way you want to put it. You're going to need a pack of chicken. We always use the chicken legs, and you have to have the skin on and all that because you need to make a good gravy. You're going to need some chopped up onion. If I had to guess, I always use these. It's just easier. No tears. And I would say probably a small onion, 2 cloves of garlic. You're going to need salt and pepper. You're going to need a little oil for the bottom of the pan, and then you're going to need some cornstarch to make a thicker gravy. So I'm going to get this started, and I will be right back. Oh, usually the way I pick my meals, to be honest, is what's on sale. Today I went shopping, and they had the chicken legs buy one, get one free. So that's why I'm doing the chicken and rice tonight. I would always suggest, trying to buy on sale when you can. That just makes everything, makes a meal go further, and, your budget's a little bit better. Okay, so the first thing you're going to do is you're going to put just enough oil to cover the bottom. I've got this on high, and after you rinse your chicken, if you rinse your chicken, either way, I'm no hate, you make sure you still pat it dry. So you're going to put it in the grease. Trying to make sure all of these fit. So once we get them in here, we're going to salt and pepper everything. And it depends on the size of your pan, because as you can see, I'm kind of getting it kind of crowded here. But I want to cook all the chickens, so I'll just set that one on the top for now. All right, so after you do that, you're going to salt and pepper it. Make sure you get all of the chicken, you salt and pepper it. And you're going to want this to brown on each side. So you're going to have to flip these, and once they're browned, you're going to add a little water. So we're going to go step by step. So let me get this browned on one side, and when I'm ready to flip, I'll be back. I forgot to say you do cover it. As you can see that it's getting brown, so I'm going to go ahead and flip these and get them browned on the other side. I'll probably flip them a couple of times, not just the one time, because you want them to be nice and brown. So let me get these flipped. I'm going to cover this back up, and then we're going to wait about another 5-10 minutes, and we're going to flip them again, and then we'll start adding our water. Okay, so once you've got your chicken browned, of course this works a lot better if you don't have as much chicken in there as I do. But I'm feeding a bunch of people tonight, so I wanted to go ahead and, make the whole pack of chicken. But as you can see, it's already making a kind of gravy with just the chicken juice. So I'm going to start adding in water. I'm going to add in about a half a cup. We're going to cook this down again. We're going to do this a couple of times before we add our onion and our garlic in. So let me cook this down, get the gravy starting to get thick, and after you've gotten the Okay, y'all, somehow I hit the wrong button and I stopped it instead of playing a while ago, and so not sure how many steps I missed here, but after it browned and after I cooked it down a few times, I added a cup and a half of water with the cornstarch to kind of make a thicker gravy. As you can tell, I've salted and peppered it more because it did need a little bit more salt and pepper in the gravy. This is the plate. I've got my chicken, I've got my rice and gravy, and I've got my vinegar salad, which I don't know, again, I'm not sure where it stopped and if it's in there, but a vinegar salad is just going to be lettuce, vinegar, and salt and pepper. Or if you've got cucumbers, you could do it with cucumbers, or you can add cucumbers. So that's going to be, this is what I grew up with. I grew up with rice, grease, and chicken and rice, and vinegar salad. Again, you can do it with lettuce, vinegar, salt, and pepper, or with cucumber, salt, and pepper. So hopefully this isn't too confusing. If y'all have any questions, let me know. If not, enjoy, y'all.